right, hello and welcome to the Gallant Goblin Plays Blood on the Clocktower. This week we are joined by Eric.
Hey guys.
Messy B20. Morgan.
Hello.
Catboy.
Hi.
Victory Bell. Grady. Jesse.
Hi.
And our very special guest storyteller, Brad Thompson. Brad, how are you today?
Hello. Good to be here.
Well, Brad, tell us just a little bit about yourself and why you're storytelling this game and why am I player?
Oh, all right then.
Yeah, please.
Hello, everyone. My name's Brad Thompson, as CEO said there. I run a YouTube channel, Cutting Words, all about Dungeons and Dragons, love D&D. So I kind of know Theo through that a little bit, doing D&D stuff. And I also play Blood on the Clocktower quite a lot on the TPI, the Pandemonium Institute, that's the makers of the game, Twitch stream. So I thought, let's run a game and have some fun.
Absolutely. This is the first time I've gotten to be a player on the stream, and it's only like I've only played a couple of games in person where I was a player. So bear with me as I figured this out. But Brad, I'm going to hand over the reins to you, and whenever you're ready to hand out your tokens.
Perfect. I'm ready to go. So we'll hit out some tokens and go tonight, and we'll see what happens. I'm sure nothing will happen tonight. We'll be perfectly fine. I'm looking forward to waking up alive and well. All right. What could possibly go wrong? Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. It is just you and me. I get to play good on this game. I'm so happy that they're going to ease me into a player on Blood on the Clocktower. As a fortune teller, each night I choose two players, and I learn if either one of them is the demon. There is a good player that registers as a demon to me. So, well, we get some information. We get to play along. This should be good. This will be good. There we are. Hold on. And hello.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry. I was
All right.
figuring out how to. I haven't used the chat thing from this side of it either, so I was figuring that out for a second.
Yeah. That's all right. I'm also you picks because it just cleared it. When you come with the chat, that's all right. But you're the fortune teller, so it's very exciting. Nice information gathering role.
Possibly
for this game.
Possibly the fortune teller.
Yeah. I can confirm or deny, but
You wouldn't do that to me.
So you are definitely the fortune teller, Theo. Don't worry about it. All right. So who do you want to peer at with your crystal ball? Who was that again?
Well, I think okay. Actually, I'm gonna reset my question. I'm going to look at Eric and I'm gonna look at Grady because those are the two that I need to know about.
Eric and Grady. You peer into your crystal ball. You look at Eric and Grady. No, neither of them are the demon.
Well, that's reassuring because I'm living with one of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely true information. I'm sure it's definitely fine. What's your strategy coming into this? It's fortune teller. It's a powerful role.
I am going to figure it out as I go, I think. But I'm just going to go try to make friends around the town and see what everyone else is learning.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'll be putting to sleep.
Thank you, sir.
See you in the morning. All right.
Yeah. All right. So, I'm the marionette, right? Like.
Today's video is brought to you by Hit Point Press. The deck of many animated 5e reference cards can bring even more magic to your games, and they make fantastic gifts. Get animated spell cards, condition cards, or townsfolk NPCs. You can even get in-game items like the Deck of Illusions and the Deck of Many Things. Get your deck of many animated cards using the info icon in the corner or in the doohickey down below.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Hello.
Well, a pleasant morning. No one's died. Oh, wait.
Oh,
No!
I died.
not Brad.
Did you see who the demon was?
Okay.
Clearly, the work of the demon has killed me. Please solve this, or you'll meet me in the afterlife. All right, you have 6 minutes. I'll see you about 6 minutes back here.
Oh my gosh.
That was a very threatening storyteller.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
If I am your marionette, just tell me now. Let's get this evil started.
You are not.
Okay, good. Do you want to tell me anything? Oh, we're being watched.
Wait, wait, tell you what?
Who you are? Who are you? Are you evil?
No.
Uh-huh. Oh, I don't like this at all.
Oh,
I don't like this at all.
You no, this is my revenge because you got pulled away last night right as Messi was trying to do a plug for the Cobalt plushies.
Oh, God.
So maybe you should check in with it.
Yeah, I'll go do that. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Who is... Oh, this is embarrassing when you leave the room and you're the only two back there.
It always happens to me. Okay.
Eric, bye.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Are you
Theo
evil?
and Twitch? Maybe. I'm either the demon or one of the minions, possibly. Possibly a marionette. No, I don't think I'm evil.
I don't think... Yeah, I know. That's the kind of game where you're not 100% sure. Ooh, gosh. I'm trying to decide if I should trust you or not. Do you want to tell me anything?
Yeah, well, I can give you my I can give you 3 rolls, and I'll let you do the process of elimination if you want to do that.
Sure. Let's do it.
Sure. I'm either the librarian, the monk, or the empath.
Librarian, monk, or empath.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Do you have any information you'd like to share with me?
I am... Ooh. I'll give you a 3 for 3. I haven't thought about it yet, but I'll go ahead and give it to you.
Sure.
I am either the... Okay, I'm going to give you fortune teller, slayer, or artist.
Slayer or artist? Okay, works for me. Yeah, fortune teller would have personal information, but I don't expect you to reveal that right now. So, yep, that's works for me.
Okay, if you hear anything, have you heard about anybody else or anything you want to share from other folks?
I've only talked to Jesse at the moment. So you and Jesse I've talked to so far, and I got Jesse's 3 rolls. We're just going around trading 3 for 3s.
Okay.
Yeah. So for Brad, yeah, I'm telling him that my 3 for 3s are the librarian, the monk, and the empath. And Theo, in turn, has told me that Theo is either the fortune teller, the slayer, or the artist.
All right. Well, I'm going to go chat around, see if I can get some information. Thank you there very much,
good.
Eric.
Yep.
Hello.
All right. Who else is around? Catboy.
Okay.
Hey, how are you? How are you feeling?
Good, how are you? I'm feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, you've been a little under the weather. We all have.
Yeah.
I need somebody I can trust.
Hi.
I really want to find just at least one person that I can trust. Are you evil?
No, I'm not evil. I can do one thing per game, so I am either the artist, the slayer, or the seamstress.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't do that because if I put out there that I'm the slayer, someone will want to kill me.
It just depends if you want to draw in a kill or if you're trying to, survive. So you're okay. Well, let me write that down. What you said. You're the artist.
I don't know when. Yeah. The artist, the slayer, or the seamstress. I don't know anything. I should probably get my notepad. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I'm taking notes directly onto the thing, which is fine. I use a little custom notes thing that helps me out a little bit.
Right. What?
Yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pick one person, and since you're usually evil, I'm gonna assume this time you're not. You're just a good, wholesome player, and you are. I'm gonna trust you.
Okay.
Yeah. Should I? You look like that's maybe a mistake.
But you've really revealed nothing about yourself.
Well, I was about to. I was leading up to that. I was trying to.
Okay, go ahead.
And now I feel a little bit less trustworthy. So I'm going to give you 3 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I am either the fortune teller, or the flower girl, or the clockmaker.
Okay. Well,
Have you heard about anybody else that might be a solid, good character that I can go talk to? Like a grandmother or clockmaker, anybody who's not hiding very much?
Messi says he's a each night person, so that's 5 people on the
Heard about
he
any
learned something-
outsiders or anything?
No, but like I've only talked to Messi, and he says that he's one of the 5 people that learn something each night. So I'm guessing he's evil, not evil.
You're talking about Messi? I got distracted for a second.
Yeah, I'm talking about Messi. Yeah.
All right. Let me go see if I can chat to some more people. But yeah, good luck. Hopefully we're doing this. We're good together, and we can go find the demon.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck, my friend. Yep. It's again the thing. You leave a park and you say goodbye, and then you walk back, and you're just walking together back to your cars.
Yep.
I should just go butt into one of these chats. That'll work, right? They'll want to talk.
You can request. You can try.
Let's give it a shot.
A little bit time left.
No, they're not gonna let me in. No, they let that go. Well, Catboy, you have any suspicions on anybody yet besides... Have you talked to anybody besides Messi?
No. Everybody else has been moving pretty fast, so it's just like...
Yeah, I need people to pop out so I can go have more conversations.
Yeah.
Oh, Morgan, we got a second. Let's go chat.
Okay, well then I'll...
Hey, Theo.
Just completely
How's
left
it
Catboy
going?
up there. Are you good?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, and
That's not
I'm
what you
also
were asking.
good.
You were asking if I was good. I'm a townsfolk, yes.
Okay, good. I need somebody I can trust, and I'm really struggling to find somebody. Everybody's kind of giving me a little bit of, like, evil vibes.
So I've gotten a whole lot of, like, I didn't get any information last night, or I got information but I'm not ready to share it yet, and I'm just like, okay, fair enough. I guess it's night 1.
Yeah, do you have anything you want to share to help me? Because I want to find one person I can trust. Like, you got something you can give me?
Okay, I did not, I also did not get any information last night, but I could get information in the future.
Okay.
That's
dang
not
it.
helpful.
All right. Okay, I'll tell you more tomorrow. I'll tell you what I am tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, good luck.
All right.
To our chat, my bad.
Oh.
But
He's
I
not
understand what you were. I get it. Okay.
Oh, so prompt. Well, welcome back to Town Square, everyone. Got about a minute for the chat amongst yourselves here in public in front of everyone, and then we'll open up nominations and see who you want to execute today. All right.
So does anyone have first night information? No.
No
Well,
grandmothers in town, possibly.
It's so uncanny. Yeah, no clockmaker?
No, I've heard like some people be clockmaking or librarianing, so you know, those have been thrown around, right?
Yeah, if there's a librarian out there, that'd be really interesting to know. Or is anybody an outsider that can talk about it? I mean, it's really just a recluse.
Oh yeah.
Well, the recluse and the sweetheart would be able to talk about the mutant, or the lunatic's not going to know, and the
Yeah, the lunatic's
sweetheart.
not gonna know.
Sweetheart's probably not going to want to say either, because then that...
Yeah.
The demon would want to kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll
To
still
be
make
fair-
someone talk.
To be fair, none of the outsiders are going to want to talk of the assumption that there's a Godfather in play, because the Godfather gets an extra kill on the if there is a
that's
Oh,
Godfather.
true.
yeah. The fake.
No one tell anything.
We made that mistake last time we played.
Yeah.
and- yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so
That's a
Yeah, I always forget the first part. I always just remember, oh, there's an extra
So
who's
outsider.
the
So
one
no
who's trying
first-
to get the outsider to out themselves, huh?
yeah. So no first night information. Hey, and I think the empath can choose something on night 1.
Oh, there's quite a few that get stuff the first
Yeah.
night.
yeah,
Besides
the
the,
empath will. Yeah, go on, Theo. Sorry.
no, I was gonna say anything
First,
without an
like,
asterisk
5.
over there.
Most of that first part of the list, so the clockmaker, grandmother, librarian, empath, fortune teller, all of them are going to get something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So like that's a yeah.
Anyone?
Anyone?
No.
Brad, are nominations open?
Yes.
Sure, why not? Go
Okay.
for it.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's see what's.
Sure. I'm going to keep with our tradition of lynching storytellers. I'm going to nominate Theo because it's funny.
That's fair.
All right, Eric, you've nominated Theo. Tell us why.
Just because that makes me laugh.
Let him play.
For the lol.
Fair play.
Let
fair
him
play.
play.
All right.
I don't really have anything against Theo. I only talked to Theo briefly once, and Theo was nice enough to give me a 3 for 3. I don't really have anything else other than that. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Theo, your defense.
It's fair play. I'm a decent one to keep around though. I wouldn't volunteer myself up for the gallows today. That's all I gotta say.
All right, 4 votes are required. Put Theo on the block. Starting with Grady.
It's the first time I've seen the interface from this side.
Oh, wait, is it
Very
different?
nice.
Why is it so slow?
I'll adjust the settings for next time.
Oh.
You got plenty of time to think about it. While
There's no reason.
No, I like that it's slow.
It's-
'cause
Yeah, I
sometimes
kind of
I'm
like
just-
it.
dramatic.
all the time in the world. All the time in the world. All
Go
right.
for yourself.
But 1 vote didn't make it. Dang.
Didn't make it.
Or
Let's quickly
tops.
change that.
Play.
Well,
Alright.
do we?
I'll
get
nominate
pet-
Messi.
Oh,
Why?
I'll wait till the little thing comes up.
There you go. Theo's not make Missy. Tell us why.
Yeah. We're supposed to kill the demon, so let's do it.
Okay. Yeah,
That's always
party.
won. So
You know, how
Theo-
can I argue against that? I mean, that was Atticus Finch over here, like, really laid it down. You should not kill me. I believe to have a really good ability that is going to help us solve this mystery throughout the entirety of the game. And I should stay alive for that, and we should kill someone else.
Okay.
And that's all. That's all,
All
I
right.
can say.
4 votes required. Same with Morgan.
Oh, Theo. And I was gonna plug your business,
Oh wait.
Hero Plush.
Oh, wait.
I was gonna plug
I
it.
tried to click
No,
it.
I don't think I'm going
I
to.
tried to click it down. I didn't get to it in time.
Wow.
More enough. Missy on the block.
Wow, and that was Hero Plush, what I was going to plug, but I guess not.
Too late. You just did it.
Wow. Let me get my eyes in this. Cool.
Any more nominations?
Yeah.
You try to tie it up.
Messi. Yeah, you should nominate Messi.
Yeah, I'm gonna nominate Grady because he seemed really quick to vote for me, even though I was plugging things, being an entrepreneur.
Hey. Technically, that was Theo and Eric were the first two hands up.
All right, Missy, was it your full accusation there? On Grady?
Yes.
All right, Grady, your defense, please.
I am on the Ryan Terry school of thought and Eric school of thought that it's better to execute, and we don't have Marissa holding me back, so that's why it happened. But no, I'm open to well, okay, no, yeah, right, yeah, we don't have to execute. So yeah, I mean, if folks want to tie it up, like,
Tie it up and then we can execute someone else, right? Or is it?
I
we
mean,
can't do
at
that.
some point you're going to run out though, because everyone can only nominate once and be nominated once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can sit with that. But I'm literally saying that I have a really good ability
What is
that
it?
procs every night.
Okay, but
That will
technically,
really-
no one claimed like one-off ability, so like technically we all have an ability that procs
That's
every
true.
Yeah. I mean, you're already
Demons
on the
also have abilities that come up every night.
Yeah,
that's fair.
You're on the chopping block. You might as well just tell us.
I mean,
what you
Messi
want.
has one that lets him kill somebody every night.
Whoa, that's a wild
It's
ability.
a good power.
Yeah, we
Alright.
should kill someone every night. That's what I'm saying. Connect the dots here. That's who
4 to
maybe
die.
I am. And I think it's
5 to
sus.
die.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
All
Let's
right,
go.
just
Kill
for
me
Grady.
off.
All right. Well, we're voting on Grady right now. 4 to die, 5 to die. Stay with GC.
Jesse, how could you?
I'm so sorry.
Morgan, how could you? Catboy, how could you?
I
Theo,
haven't
how
voted
could
for
you?
anybody yet.
3 is not
Grady-
enough.
I was about to say, Grady, how could you? Like,
Missy, can you still
Vote for yourself.
Go for yourself.
Any more nominations? Any more nominations? Otherwise, any day and 5?
As you do, just yell out what you are.
I'm so sorry, Messy.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm the
man.
Undertaker.
Mr. B20, you are taken out to the gallows to be executed. How would you like to die?
I want to do it like Marie Antoinette. Like you're taking me up, and then I accidentally step on the executioner's foot, and I say, "Désolé, I didn't mean to," and then you just chop my head off. You know.
All right. And your head comes up clean off, and it rolls and rolls, and you die. Announcement to make about the game. Good night, everyone.
Oh.
Y'all a bunch of bitches.
That's, you know.
I'm sorry, Messy. I just picked somebody at random.
Yeah. That's Hero Plush.
All right. Well, I feel a little bad now, actually. I think that one of the issues I need to be aware of is that I think I probably have a little bit of social power around this circle. And so when I make nominations, people take me more seriously than I might take myself. So I just going to try to put Messy a little bit to the screws a little bit there to get a little bit more information out of him after what Catboy told me. But looks like I got our Undertaker killed. So I'm off to a great start in this game. I defended Grady because at least I have a no on him. But if I die tonight, it's probably because I was Book of Poisoned. And I'll be very surprised if I survive this night. I'm pretty sure I was either Puka poisoned or I'm going to be the first choice of the Nodashi. But if I was Puka poisoned, if I die tonight, I'm really looking at Eric and Grady.
Talking about chewing.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Unfortunately, another one has joined me in the afterlife. You find splayed out in the town square the horrible, destroyed, I don't really think good objectives here, remains of Theo.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
Even dead,
That's what you get.
There we go.
That's what you get.
Well, didn't matter. We didn't execute you.
You have 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right. I know who I'm suspicious of. Messy, let's chat.
Suspicious of Messy.
Yeah, I'm the one who did it.
All right. I'm just going to tell you real quick because I'm going to go around. So, you're the Undertaker?
Yes.
Yeah, I was the fortune teller. And so I was, the first night I checked Eric and Grady and I got a no. But I think, there's a 50% chance I was Puka poisoned. In which case that information would very likely be incorrect. So my suspicions are right now on Eric and Grady. Because that's all I have to go on. So I'm just going to share that with you. You do that with that information as you like. Do you have anybody else that you trust?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go chat with some folks. If you hear anything, feel free to chat because I think we're both pretty verified good. I don't think somebody would kill their minion on this one. So, sorry I got you killed. I was just picking somebody at random. I thought people would not take me seriously, but yeah, I think I have. Yeah. Good luck. I'll go chat with folks.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Thanks, friend.
What's up?
Are you setting up a list and
I
who's
am.
talking to each other?
Hey.
Hey, Theo.
I can tell you what I am now.
Yeah?
I was the fortune teller.
Oh.
And the first night I looked at Eric and Grady, and I got a no, but I was quite likely Puka poisoned, in which case my suspicions are on those two. I don't know if you have anything you want to share.
I do not have any information yet.
So you're like one of those characters who does something in the middle of the game? Do you want to tell me what you are?
Yes.
I'm dead, so...
Well, you're dead, so you can't do anything. I'm the artist.
Okay. Yeah, I think you are probably going to be a target too, because you're one of our expert players, so it would not hold it too long. But if you are thinking about asking about people, I would definitely look at Eric and Grady to start with.
Okay.
Do you have any suspicions of anybody else?
Not yet. I will say that Victor is suspicious of you.
I'll go talk to Victor if they're available. But
Okay.
no reason to be suspicious of me now, I don't think.
Yeah. All right.
All right, good luck.
Oh, it's just us still.
Yeah, I know, this is happening a lot. This is the problem when you have an even number of players around the table.
Yeah.
Why was Victor suspicious of me?
I don't know. He just said, I don't know. I think it's good that one of the people died. And I was like, ooh, which one? He was like, well, you know.
I didn't even talk to Victor yet.
I don't know, man.
Well, that's all right. I'll go figure something out. Who's chatting? Let's see. I just want to see, have you seen Eric and Grady talk to each other yet? I mean, I sure both of them.
Oh, I have not been paying attention to that.
Yeah, I should pay. I mean, I don't think both of them are evil. I think it's likely that one of them might be. Just, I don't know. Not likely. It's just all I have to go on. So I'm going on it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Also, they were the two who didn't talk much in the night, that first night. And I'm basing things on that, too. But
That's true.
do you know what you might use your question for?
Not yet.
Okay, don't hold it
Probably
too long.
should use it.
Yeah, don't hold it
Yeah,
long.
I think I'm probably just gonna like figure it out.
Okay, yeah. Keep in mind too. Oh, got a chat request. Hey.
This just in. I am the seamstress, and I use my ability on you and Eric just because.
Yeah.
You guys were both very active, and I just wanted to make sure that both of you weren't working together.
Yeah.
You are of different alignments.
Okay. Yeah.
According to me.
Yeah, I'm the fortune teller. And on my first night, I picked Grady and Eric because they were, one, I needed to make sure that the person I'm living with isn't a demon. But two, they were also the ones who didn't speak a lot during that first night. And
Right.
I got a no, but then I died, so I might have been puka poisoned.
Well, here's the thing. Take every information. Like, I think it goes without saying that everybody's like correct until proven poisoned or drunk.
Yeah, I think that, because I died, then if the puka picked me on the first night, which I think is a pretty strong possibility, and then I died, that would mean I was definitely poisoned, and so I'd probably get incorrect information. And so that's two pieces. That's to me two pieces of information possibly pointing to Eric.
Right, and I also have a one last thing. I spoke to the exorcist, and they chose you, and so he verified you as good.
No, well, that's unfortunate. Well, I mean, it's good for me, I guess, but I'm dead. I think that also verifies me as good. But I think we need to get Eric today. I think that's our...
I have heard that as well.
Okay, let's... we're just planning to kill Eric tonight.
Yeah.
Or today.
Okay.
Let's make it happen.
All right. I think I'll let somebody else nominate, but,
Okay, yeah, somebody needs to. I can't.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Good luck.
I feel like Brad gives us less time than Theo does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty mean about it.
I'm liking that. I'm liking this.
Well, no, actually, I feel like it's the same.
Well, welcome back to Town Square, everyone. I'll give you a minute to chit-chat, and then we'll open up nominations.
I think we've sussed this one. We figured it out.
We have.
We figured it out.
Yeah.
So, I'll just come out and say it since I used my ability. I am the seamstress, and I selected Eric and Theo, and was told by Brad that they are of different alignments.
And then I could come out and say that I was the fortune teller. And on night one, I picked Grady and Eric. Because, one, I needed to know if I'm living with a demon. And two, I just wanted to check Eric. And because he's at the 12 o'clock position. And I got a no. But then I died. And so if there's a puka in play, if Eric is the puka, then I would very likely get incorrect information. And because I died, I was quite, it's a possibility I was puka poisoned. So I'm saying that's two pieces of information pointing at the top of the clock here. Potential information.
So I think we're dealing with a pucka because Theo was poisoned last night because they got a no when they should have been getting a yes. I'm the actual outsider. I'm the recluse. So if there's a Godfather in play, there's probably a Godfather play, which I'm scared of. That's the only thing I wanted to be concerned with. You'll probably get 2 kills tonight if that's the case. I think you'd be wasting a lynch on me. The reason why I was claiming, I did a 3 for 3 and I started claiming Librarian, Monk, and Empath because I was hoping that they would kill me the first night, but obviously that didn't happen. The Puka picked Theo. Because it's a Puka, I don't really have any guess on the direction of it. I was kind of thinking, my inclination was thinking maybe the evil team was possibly Grady and Jesse, because when we nominated Messi the first night, I thought that Jesse and Grady were hopping on that vote pretty quick, whereas if you compare the other votes, like when I nominated Theo, there was no votes. When we nominated Messi, it was me, Theo, Grady, and Jesse all voting, and then Messi nominating Grady, we had Victor hopping on. I think there's possibly 2 outsiders in this game, possibly because one other person claimed an outsider to me or suggested that they were an outsider. I'm not going to say who that person is in case there is a Godfather, so you might get 2 kills.
I'm scared. So, quickly cut it. Nominations are open. You can keep chatting, but nominations are open.
I also want to say real quick, since we have 2 demons here that cause poison, one causes poison of the recently dead neighbors of the townsfolk that died, and then
so it's a that follows a pattern, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't.
Well, so I just that means that I want to ask Grady, Victor or Grady, like if any information seems like sus to you.
I do not get information.
I'm going to nominate Grady. Eric nominates Grady.
All right. Eric nominates Grady. Tell us why.
So I'm filling out my board here. I kind of believe their claim is Undertaker. Messi's kind of playing like town. I haven't really talked to Morgan too much. Don't really have a read there. Catboy, I kind of believe it's Seamstress. Victor's claimed something to me as well, but I'm not going to share it. Theo obviously came in as fortune teller. I kind of believe that. I think Theo was poisoned, and Theo being dead obviously gives credibility to Theo. I really do think the evil teams. I think the way Jesse and Grady were voting the first night for Messi could possibly suggest that there is an evil team up there. Like that's the evil team. Again, I'm the recluse. You'd be picking demon off me. You can also vote to lynch me, but I think it'd be a waste. You only have maybe 2 more nights, so consider your kills carefully because it's a very small game. Those are my reasons.
All right, Grady, you're being accused of being the demon. What's your defense?
So okay. Wait. Can I pull up the? I'm trying to pull up the night order right now.
Sure.
We can do that.
Yeah. There's a. Forget what the shortcut button is.
So
little tabs.
Okay, so it is sort of safe for me to say it, I guess. So my role is I'm the exorcist. And so, but I was dumb, and last night I picked Theo. So that clearly did not turn out. But I would suggest that if you keep me alive, we can also, and if we think that Eric's, and if we have questions about Eric's claim, we can try to, I can choose Eric tonight. And I do come in the night order before the demons. Mm-hmm. So if it is Eric, and we don't get a kill, that would be one way to verify Eric's recluse claim as well.
Sure. If there is another outsider, you should keep that in mind. You don't have to reveal yourself, but if there is another outsider in the game, that would confirm the existence of possibly Godfather, unless you doubted my claim. Obviously, that's a possibility. But
all right. So this is nominations on Grady. So all right, 3 required. Same with Jesse. Going round.
Messi, you're using your one ghost vote for this?
Messi? Good.
Yeah, no yours are ghost vote on this.
I will say, while this is going around, thanks to Chris Grace for subscribing to the Twitch channel.
Thank you.
Go and enjoy his performance on the TV show Superstore.
Oh.
So exciting.
He's so super.
Any more nominations?
So, he's so store.
And a fellow Clocktower player.
Yeah, he is. He's the one who came and played on the Clocktower with us at Comedy Sports here in Houston. Catboy was there. Jesse was there.
It was my first ever game.
It's my first ever time as a player.
Oh yeah, I watched his stand-up. He's really good.
Yeah, he's very good. So yeah, go check out Chris Grace.
Like 2 episodes of Dropout he was on.
Yeah, he's so good. Sorry, don't mean to derail things.
Other nominations.
I don't know anything about Jesse.
Oh, it's cool.
Jesse.
Yeah, Hi. I'm good.
Uh-huh. You have a good
If I don't
track
hear any more
record.
nominations, I'll
Would
end
you
the day in
tell
10
us if
seconds.
you weren't though?
Is Eric the demon and Jesse
No.
the minion again?
Well,
Yes.
So Eric thought that Jesse and I were the most sus, and so but
I have the most sus of me right now because of the
Right.
ping from the fortune teller and the seamstress. I think Theo was poisoned. I think you're dealing with a pucka because Theo should have pinged yes on me.
that's
No, possibly.
But
But
I mean, so that's not 100%. Like, what if it's Admiral Dashi?
All right. The challenge has chosen not to execute
neither.
anyone today. Good night, everyone.
oh,
All right, it's just me and you again. Thank you again to Chris for subscribing. I appreciate that. I'm a little... So I don't know anything about Jesse. Jesse's being very quiet, and Victor's being... I don't know, the last thing when he was kind of looking at the diverse demons, I've seen the way Victor plays when Victor is evil. And there's something about that last thing he said that just makes me a little bit suspicious of Victor as well. Eric's claim could very well be true that he's the recluse. I think that would make some sense. I still think he's the best lead we have, but a little bit suspicious. I tend to believe Grady, but we'll see who survives the night. If Grady dies tonight, then then that throws maybe... Well, I guess it would... I don't even necessarily throw suspicion onto anybody but Eric, because the other people, if there's another demon out there, they would probably think that Grady's going to pick Eric tonight, so they wouldn't necessarily think that Grady is a prime target. But I don't know how they would play it. Hopefully Morgan is going to use her power soon, because I don't think she's going to last too much longer either. But let's go see what the chat's talking about. And we're back.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah.
That's great.
Efficient.
Morning.
Yeah, I know, right? This player is live because another one has joined the realms of the dead. For dead today is Morgan.
Okay.
oh.
Well,
Wow.
What do you
Fair
know,
enough.
Morgan?
I know nothing because I was the artist and I didn't get a chance to use my
Oh
ability.
no.
And
It was the
I
artist.
like pinged Brad to use it, but then Grady called me before Brad could get to me, and I was like, well, I can't just sit here and ignore Grady.
Yes, you can.
So the
I
evil-
do it all the time.
Oh no,
Well,
no.
I'm not Theo. I'm nice. So
Well, here's the thing. I've been said no to when requesting for chats, so I'll just it's.
but like
okay.
it would just be so awkward because we would just be sitting in the circle and Grady would be like, why is Morgan not answering me? I can see that she's free right now.
But then Brad is this.
Hello, Jesse.
Hello. Oh, it's so weird that I can't see you.
I know. I could be doing anything. I'd be staring at you, holes through your head. Are you evil?
I'm not.
Again? Who are you? What are you then? I mean, I'm dead.
guess- Yeah, you're dead.
I'm pretty verified good at this point.
I'm the monk.
The monk. Who have you protected?
I protected. How many nights has it been? Yeah, I protected Catboy, Victory Bell, Grady.
Okay. All right.
I'm just picking random people
Do you-
because
do you have-
I've been like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were gonna kill you. You died first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were from a. Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna kill you first.
Yes,
And
of course they're gonna kill me first.
I was like, if it was me, I would have let you play longer.
No. Well, that's
So I
because you're
didn't go
nice.
to execute you.
All right. Well, I'll let you. Do you have any suspicions of anybody?
I mean, Eric was going kind of hard, but he kind of always does that.
Yeah.
Catboy's been kind of quiet. So I don't know.
Okay. Well.
I can't tell. I haven't really gotten anything solid from anyone yet.
Well, Jesse, we need to cure you of your evil ways. There's a pattern here. They say 3 makes a pattern, and we need to cure you of it. But I'm sure that next game you'll get to be good.
Thanks.
All right, good luck.
Okay, fine.
Whoop.
Like your abilities.
Yeah, if I'm poisoned or drunk, like that. Then
Okay.
it's also-
Yeah.
So like,
So yeah, maybe Puka is in play, and it could be like any of them.
hello.
Hello. Well, Jesse's evil.
Jesse's evil
Jesse's evil.
again.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
pretty.
So then,
No, well, Jesse claimed monk, and then like had to be like, how many nights have there been? And claimed that Jesse defended somebody on night 1 when the monk doesn't wake on night 1. So anyway,
okay. So then Eric is the recluse, and Jesse is evil.
did you pick Eric last night?
I did pick Eric last night.
Okay. All right. Well, then that's one person. I haven't talked to Victor at all. Is Victor?
I've talked to Victor. I think he was claiming an information gathering role. That's all I want to say. But well, no. Yeah, you're confirmed town. He he told me the first day that he was empath,
Okay.
and
Well,
that he got no's. But
Okay.
I haven't checked in with him since then.
Well, let me go to sit down and chat with him. But yeah, that's one little tidbit for you, according for me. So, good luck.
All right.
That everyone else is playing legit. You know.
Oh, Eric.
Hey.
What's
Okay.
up, Theo?
I guess I trust you now.
Great.
Well, I don't know. Wait.
You like my way of thinking?
Do I? I'm trying to look.
It's up to you.
It could also be the Nodashi, and then Grady would be poisoned.
If Grady was poisoned, then it's Jesse, right? If you
Well,
think
Jesse's
Grady's
evil. Jesse's definitely evil. It's just, are you
Yeah.
also evil?
It's up for you in Twitch chat to decide. But yeah, no, I think the evil team is Grady and Jesse. I still feel that way. I think they were voting pretty closely together the first night. I kind of get town vibes from pretty much everybody else. I'm kind of using process of elimination here, unless the demon did something like kill their own minion, which I haven't really anticipated.
It could be Grady.
There is probably a Godfather in the play, which is why I was kind of being shady about it, because there's another outsider claim on the board. I'm not going to say who, but somebody else
I will
is.
say Grady just defended you, and said
That doesn't mean anything.
No, but yeah, I guess there's what else could he say at that point, really?
That's what a demon wants to do. They want to play buddy.
Jesse made a bit of a rules mistake in their bluff, and so I'm pretty sure that Jesse's evil. Again. But
I would be down for that. Would you be down for me nominating Jesse or Grady? Because I know there's suspicion on both of them right now from both of the town. I can nominate somebody. Who would you be more likely to vote for?
I mean, I'm not gonna vote for anybody when I did vote unless I have to. But I mean, I think Jesse's the most likely evil at this point. But you know, you're also have sus on you. But I don't know anything about Victor. I heard Victor's. I don't know. Have you heard anything about Victor?
I have. Victor's claiming outsider, which is why I think there's a Godfather. But anyway.
Oh, that's not what I heard. But okay. All right. Good luck.
I wanted to have private chat. Messy mad.
Days go so fast. You got to take advantage. Just carpe diem.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, otherwise, I mean, you already are dead, like me.
I know, but like, there's so much blood on the clock tower, I can't even see what time it is.
That's fair.
You know, like all these deaths have made it so difficult to read the
I'm
fucking
kind
clock.
of shocked
What
that
is
nobody cleans the clock tower in between murders.
Catboy.
Well, that would be the Undertaker's job, but they're dead.
Yes.
Catboy, real quick.
Yes.
Could you repeat your claim for me that you said you checked me and Theo the first night? You got that we were not the same alignment?
Correct.
Okay, so you probably weren't poisoned, right? So I'm not thinking that Victory Bell or Morgan is a no dashy, because again, I'm claiming
Because
recluse.
if you're claiming recluse, then that means you would that would mean
You're registered as evil.
Wait. So, and just to clarify to our storyteller in ectoplasmic form, you get to choose. So you're just going to take from townsfolk if you're going to add an outsider. If
Yes.
hypothetically. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Nominations are open, by the way. Keep chatting if you like, but you can nominate.
I'm going to nominate Jesse.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Eric nominates Jesse.
You nominated me?
Why?
Me.
Eric nominates Jesse. Tell us why.
Because I've talked to several people right now. even more so now on the evil team is Grady and Jesse. I'm going to go with Jesse here because the vote for Grady didn't work last time, but I think there's claims that Jesse wasn't exactly using or understanding their role correctly, and I think the way their voting pattern indicates that they're the evil team. I really do believe that. I don't really have much more than that. I don't have like an investigative role. It's just a intuition.
All right, Jesse, you're being accused of being evil based on intuition. What is your defense?
Who said I didn't use my power right?
Yeah, that's rude.
Power? I did it right?
What are you claiming?
I understand. Well, okay, I'm the monk. And so I got to choose people to be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juice.
I chose Catboy, Victory Bell, Grady. So far.
All right, is that some of your defense?
Well, thank you for protecting the Asians.
I get protected. Hey.
So I think the point of
I'll
contention.
be next. Hey, if you don't vote for me, I'll do you next.
So for Jesse, I think the point of contention was that they claimed to have protected someone night one when Monk doesn't wake up night one, right? I think that was.
Yeah, they don't. Monk doesn't wake up night one. So if Jesse had 3 targets, then they're already lying.
I think, yeah, there's only Jesse. I'm sorry. Should have had 2 targets at this point.
Well, so Victory Bell, it's all on you. We need 3. Like if you think Jesse's out.
Oh, Jesse, what'd you say again?
So maybe I'm lying for a different reason.
Because you're a demon?
No, because maybe I'm something more important and I didn't read the monk very well. And so I used the monk because I'm something else.
But the monk would be a high priority demon target as well. So like picking that.
There's other things too.
I didn't read it very well, and I didn't know that would be a high priority target.
There would have only been 2 targets for the monk. I think it's pretty cut and dry. Jesse's not the monk.
I now think that Jesse might not be evil though.
I don't know if I should say what I actually am.
I don't know if you can say what you are.
I'm stressed.
I think you should say what you are.
I think you'll be a target for the demon either way.
Yeah, I think that the demon's gonna come after you in a bit. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, if you're the Slayer, just shoot
All
somebody.
right. I don't think this is a
You
good
talking
kill
to the
anymore.
vote flag, but it's going around. Staying with Eric.
Yeah, I don't think this is a good kill anymore.
You don't. Yeah, we got all the live votes. We're good.
I can only use my power once.
Wow.
I need to use it yet, please.
You can, Jesse. You can use it still.
Close enough.
If you're gonna use it before you get executed, because this is the execution that's gonna happen. So use it now. If you're like the Slayer or somebody, go ahead and just use it.
Yeah, Slayer can use it. You can also use like if there's a Savant, there's not one on the script, but yeah.
Someone already claimed artist, so it but if you hypothetically were the artist, you could do it right now. Oh wait, no, privately.
Jesse,
Okay,
go ahead.
If I'm gonna die, then I'm the Slayer, and I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. We've got what, four people left. Eric. I'm gonna do Eric.
Okay, Jesse claims Slayer and lines up a crossbow. Is that your weapon of choice, or do you have a weapon you'd like to use?
Yeah, I'll do a crossbow. That seems cool.
Okay, crossbow. And you fire a crossbow bolt at Eric, and it misses. Eric survives. No effect.
Well, at least we know you're not the.
Well, no, if he's the no dashi, you're poisoned.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Wait, information.
Should have chosen someone else. I didn't think about that.
No, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
You would have.
Eliminate someone else though, Jesse.
If I couldn't be the no dashi because Theo's information and Catboy's information are conflicting. Catboy says we're not the same alignment, me and Theo is claiming that I'm not the demon. Is that correct? Like your original read, is that correct?
Oh, I said that, yeah, I checked Eric and Grady and was told a no, and then I died. If I was pucka poisoned, then that information could very well be incorrect.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like the demon would choose Theo. I mean, based off of all the games that we've played, like,
Rad's counting
there's
down.
the lightning.
I think somebody should make Jesse nominate Eric.
I nominate Victory Bell. I just picked someone random. I nominate Victory Bell.
Okay. Jesse nominates Victory Bell. Tell us why.
haven't said much. You could have, if you're the Nodashi, you could have poisoned Theo to get his incorrect information.
But then Catboy would have also been poisoned.
That's true.
Wait, wait. Why would I have been poisoned?
If Victory Bell were the Nodashi, you would have been poisoned. But since it seems like
Or you could be the Pucka.
missing information, that can't be the case.
Wait.
But I just
Is
haven't.
Eric, isn't it?
Wait, but Victory Bell didn't die.
King.
Huh?
So Theo died, and if there was a
you're
Nodashi
thinking
kill,
the Pucka. You're talking of the Pucka, not
Alright. Jesse, is there any more accusation for Victory Bell there? Or should we move on to Victory Bell's defense?
Oh.
No? Alright, Victory Bell's defense then. Alright, give me an accusation.
Yeah. Well, I've given hints to people. I just haven't had a chance to talk to you, which I guess was kind of in your favor because I was trying to figure out if you were sus.
We'll never know if each other are sus if we don't talk to each other.
I mean, my hints have been the same for most people, you know? Yeah.
You were claiming outsider to me, is that correct?
Uh-huh.
That's not what you were claiming to everybody, is that?
he claimed that to me.
You know how I play. I just give hints of what I am, and everyone's smart. And
That's so sus.
4 votes to tie, 5 to die. Same with Theo's dead vote.
But with that, gonna create a lot of chaos.
I'm pretty sure Jesse is good because all the living players voted for Jesse. So.
Ooh, dead vote used. 3, not enough.
Oof. That's true. The voting thing.
Any more nominations?
I've already nominated. Anyone else?
We can't nominate the same person twice. Okay.
No.
You can nominate Grady or somebody.
You can
nominate me.
Yeah, Grady or Eric or you.
Eric.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't nominate Eric. He's
Okay,
just,
I nominate.
If you nominate me and I die and there is a Godfather, the game is effectively over. Just keep that in mind.
Catboy, were you nominating someone?
I nominate Eric.
yeah, if he's
Okay.
on the side.
Catboy nominates Eric. Tell us why.
I mean, my seamstress read happened on day after day 1, so between day 1 and day 2. If it was the one that poisons, I don't think they would have gone for me necessarily. So I'm just gonna shoot for Eric.
Okay.
But Rex
Eric,
was-
you being
Yeah.
your defense.
Sure. So again, I'm claiming recluse, so everyone's clear on that. Keep in mind that supposedly I've been targeted by both Jesse and Grady as the Slayer and Exorcist, and none of them have come up as the demon. So keep that in mind. Keep in mind also that Catboy's recording me is not the same alignment as Theo. Theo is claiming me as the demon, or not the demon. So Theo was effectively poisoned. I still believe there's a Puck in play. I don't think Victor's the Nodashi. I think it's possible Grady's the Nodashi, or that there's a Pucka in play. I don't know where I don't really have a strong minion route. I still think it's Grady and Jesse. I just think there's a lot of inconsistencies with that. If Catboy's playing Seamstress, I kind of, as a minion, I kind of believe that they're playing it pretty well. I don't really have like a evil vibe from Catboy at the moment. Yeah, I know. I think if you vote me here, the game's effectively over. Like I said,
Well, because here's the thing: if you die and they kill somebody, and then
if there's another outsider, there's definitely a Godfather in play.
Is anyone else claiming outsider?
I think it might be Eric and Grady after all.
Because normally we would only have one outsider, right? And then if there is a Godfather, then it would go up to 2.
So then, is it Victory Bell? Are you an outsider?
Yeah.
Or it could be 0.
If I die, the game is over.
I made hints that I'm
well, because here's the thing: if you die, that leave us with 4, and then someone else will die. Oh no, yeah, you're right.
No, the Godfather gets a kill. That's what I'm trying to prevent. That's why I was claiming Librarian, Empath, and Monks. I wanted to die at night. I wanted the demon to kill me. If you kill me during the day, they get an extra kill.
Okay.
Well,
Claim librarian.
if what you're saying is true.
4 to tie.
Eric, why would
5
you
to
claim
die.
librarian?
What's that?
Yeah,
Why would
you
you
claimed a
claim
lot of
librarian?
things.
I claimed Librarian because I wanted an out if I wanted to say there was a recluse in the game without actually saying that I was the recluse. So if I'm bluffing Librarian as the recluse, I could go around saying, "Hey guys, I think there's a recluse in the game because I'm the Librarian." Wink, wink. And then if I get voted, then I'm actually come out as a recluse. Hey guys, I'm actually the recluse. I just wanted to throw it out there. I could actually, as a way to soft claim recluse without actually saying I'm the recluse. That's why I put the Librarian in my 3 for 3.
Okay.
Sus.
Play with
I'm
Missy.
showing you my train of
No, that's
Well,
Eric's theory.
here's the thing.
Alright.
This is an experiment for me personally. So
All right, this will be a very long nomination. I'm going to start the vote. 4 to die, 5 to die. So Missy Betweenies did vote going round.
Good game. Evil wins.
That's so stressful.
Yeah, that's
I don't like that Grady voted on that.
Notice Grady and Jesse both voted for me as the demon, even though they're claiming Exorcist and Slayer, and neither one of them actually came up with me as the demon for their powers.
I don't
But
like
if
Grady
you
voted for that.
poisoned me, then it wouldn't have worked.
I don't.
Yeah.
And
don't like
Jesse's
it.
outright lying about their role.
I was trying a
Ah.
thing.
You know, some people,
it's impossible to beat that because
All right.
all of
Yeah.
our dead people have voted.
It's all right.
Yes.
Game is
So, Eric, you're being executed by town. How would you like to die?
I wouldn't. Can you roast me over a barbecue pit? Like, you know, with those things wow, just like stick a spear in my butt.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go rotate over the fire.
Yeah, like a
kind of
rotisserie.
Okay, you are literally and maybe even figuratively roasted by town, and you die.
It's fair.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
And when Grady voted on it, I was like, oh no.
Well, no, because okay, we can't talk.
No game chat. No game chat.
No game chat, but the spit roasted. Okay.
Settle
Yeah, let's
down.
talk about spit
Settle
roasting.
down. With that, I'm gonna go talk
Okay.
to the chat. No, yeah, that was really bad, wasn't it? Yeah. I believe Jesse when Jesse said, "Is it Grady and Jesse? Is it Grady and Jesse? I think it probably is. I don't know, Sweetheart or somebody. I think that's it, maybe, in one form or another. Thought about taking my hand down. At least we could have tied it, but we had it on the right person and then we took it off, and it's my fault. It's totally my fault. I think, because people follow along with what I do. Well, we'll see what happens, but yeah, I think that was not a good thing.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. So, what an interesting night it's been. Couple announcements. The night, Catboy has died. A tragic end. Danced to death. Joining Catboy, also perishing this evening, is Jesse. The game is over. The evil team have won.
Jesse, did you figure it out?
No, I thought for so long, and then I was sure. Oh no!
All right.
I'm gonna
Jesse,
cry.
Oh,
I'm gonna cry.
Oh.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
Jesse thought they were the pucker this whole time. With
No, I suspected, but then, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Jesse was told that Missy B20 was their marionette. When in fact, they were just the Undertaker.
Oh
Missy B20 was sat next to Eric the Recluse.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eric.
Oh my god.
You lost
Night 1, Jesse chose to pucker poison Theo. Alpaca chose to follow suit and carry on the Great Rouge, and picked Theo. Theo picked Eric and Grady. And the hints that a poison maybe if Eric ever out a recluse, I said no, neither Eric or Grady is the demon. Moving on around, then the pucker picks Morgan. Yes, night 2 is Morgan, the artist who never quite got to use it. So where's Risky holding on to these abilities? Meanwhile, that evening, Catboy used their seamstress ability and picked Theo and Eric. And I said, no, they're not the same team because Recluse was active, Catboy was not poisoned. Just hinting where that pack of poison might be. All right. Then that leaves us with, well, our evil team. Grady, the pucker, the real pucker, and Victory Bell, the godfather who put the lunatic in the game.
Good job, Evil.
I'm in distress.
So here's like this was more of an exercise. Like I saw it as an exercise because I had an initial read on Grady that he was like stumbling and trying to like think of what to say when giving me my 3 for 3. So, and I also wanted to test like if like how Eric plays is how he usually plays when he's good. So it's like I don't know.
But you voted for me.
I should have known because.
No,
Eric
here's the
didn't-
thing. So if you had been playing like you normally did and had been evil, I would know that you're very good at lying. But like I've seen how you play as evil, so this
He
was
would have
kind of
also
like,
pushed for us to like execute someone.
I really,
Statistically,
I did.
I really
I
thought
voted
that
every
Jesse,
single night. I was the only person who nominated every single day.
let's see.
I really thought Jesse was gonna get their first win.
From when I've played, you usually say like, guys, statistically, and I'm like, maybe he's not evil.
Yeah. So I
It's
had a
just
lot of
more-
fun with the fake evil team there, the fake evil team, and the real evil team.
I really thought Jesse was about to. I had it down as Jesse and Grady at the end as the evil team. I never talked to Victor once, and so I knew nothing down there.
It was really hard to like target you for chat because of the no video on our
I was hopping around to other people.
our side, so it was really hard to just be like, oh, I'm gonna target you.
Good, yeah, I think the issue Good had this game too is that we didn't have hardly any information to go on. You know, I had one night, the artist didn't get to use their power, the Undertaker didn't use their power, the seamstress picked the Recluse, was throws things off. So I don't think we got one piece of legit information in the entire game.
No.
Yeah, it was stacked a lot of powerful information rolls, but just really unfortunate. Pucker pick night 1, the fortune teller, Undertaker's killed day 1. It's like, okay. It was very unfortunate.
Yeah, so we got zero information in that game. But yeah, I mean, well played, Evil. That was good.
Yeah, great game, guys.
Well,
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.